I was told that the average girl begins to plan her wedding at the age of 7. I was told she picks the colors and the cake first. That by the age of 10, she knows the time and the location. By 17, she's already chosen a gown, animated of honor by 22. She's waiting for a man who doesn't break out in hives when he hears the word commitment. Someone who doesn't smell like a Band-Aid drenched in lonely. Someone who is more than a temporary solution to the empty side of the bed. Someone who is more than someone who will hold her hand like it's the only one that he's ever seen. To be honest, I don't know what tuxedo I'll be wearing. I have no clue what my wedding will look like, but I imagine the woman who pins my last name to hers will butterfly down the aisle like a 5-foot promise. I imagine that her smile will be so big that she will see it on Google Maps to know exactly where our wedding is being held. See, the woman that I plan to marry, she will have champagne in her walk, and I will get drunk on her footsteps. When the pastor asks me if I take this woman to be my wife, I will say yes before he even finishes the sentence. I'll apologize for being rude. But I will also explain to him that our first kiss happened 6 years ago, and I've been practicing my yes for the past 2,165 days. When people ask me about my wedding, I never really know what to say. When they ask me about my future wife, I always tell them that her eyes are the only Christmas lights that deserve to be seen all year long. I tell them that if I could, I would shapeshift into the first thing she thinks about in the morning just to make sure that no matter where I am in the world, I will always wake up next to her. I tell them she has a walk that can make an atheist believe in God just long enough to say, God damn. That if my alarm clock sounded like her voice, my snooze button would collect dust. That if she came in a bottle, I would drink her until my vision is blurry and my friends take away my keys. I tell them that if I could, I would, fuck up tongue. I tell them that if she was a book, I would read her table of contents. I would read it cover to cover, hoping to find typos just so we can both have something to work on, because aren't we all unfinished? Don't we all need a little editing? Aren't we all waiting to be read by someone praying they will tell us that we make sense? She don't always make sense, but her imperfections are the things I love about her the most. I don't know when I'll be married. I don't know where I'll be married, but I do know this. And whenever I'm asked to describe my future wife, I do so as best as I can. And every single time. She sounds a lot like you. Thank you.